Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 63 of our slow and immersive auto mode run of Baldur's Gate 3. And a warm welcome back it is, guys. It's been a minute. I last launched the game, well, this morning when playing with Chris, but before that, before these couple of hours, we spent recording the Elves playthrough on his channel. Last time I launched it was the last time I've ended this episode was on June 18th. I can't believe it is 30th of August when I'm recording this. But unfortunately, guys, kind of life intervened, both work-wise and personal kind of business-wise. Unfortunately, I was prepping for a bad event, and unfortunately, when it didn't just turn out to be bad, it turned out to be really, really, really bad. And so, yeah, took some time to recuperate as well. To be honest, wasn't even feeling like still getting back into it, but I thought, it's been so long. I know if you guys have kind of sent some comments and wishes and kind of your desire to get the series back on track. So thanks very much for that. That's genuinely very, very encouraging, and I really appreciate every comment. But yeah, thinking of that, thinking of you guys, I thought, okay, I'm just gonna get back into this and kind of try to find my feet and get the motivation as I'm actually playing through this rather than keep waiting for the right moment. Yeah, unfortunately, not a great summer. Kind of a lot of all sorts of life rubbish happening. And some events that I thought would be bad, but they turned out to be even worse than that. Really, really unfortunate. But here we are. In any case, thanks for sticking with us, guys. Thanks if you are going to pick this series back up, which I really hope you will do, because it's very close to my heart. This is probably the best series I've made. Super exciting. So thanks for picking it back up. Really appreciate any like just to get it back on track. I do promise to post kind of regularly from now on. I should have time to record today and tomorrow. So this is Saturday. Hopefully, and I'll try to get back to even kind of daily episodes. So just so we kind of get this rolling and finally complete the game and finish Act 3. For those who are new, and maybe just a quick recap for those who obviously haven't watched this in a couple of months, we are playing as a duo of characters, our custom character and one of the companions. In this playthrough, it's Minthara. Krusk, our main custom character, is a level 11 now rogue, so half-orc urchin that graduated into kind of petty crime and then into a sword for hire. So he's a rogue assassin, 4 levels into that to start with now 7 levels of fighter champion on top, as he became this sort of one-man army unit, kind of a violent assassin. He's kind of sneaks in and then he just lets himself loose. That's kind of his style. So we kind of geared him towards a bit of armor and mostly kind of crit build assassin rogue with some survivability and kind of staying power. Minthara, on the other hand, whom we've met in Act 1, helped her slaughter the Grove, kind of fell in love with her. I guess Krusk never really trusted anyone else other than Minthara. Neither did she, I guess, for most of her life, or definitely the latter part of her life, and especially after she's been betrayed by the Catholics of the world and the Absolute. She's now, we respect her into the Great Old One Warlock, going with the theme of that sort of her finding herself as, that sort of like finding her inner strength through that psychic resistance and lots of kind of mind control spells and kind of her kind of charisma being her main attribute and that driving force behind her. We've then gone through Act 2, defeated Merkel, and we've gone through Rivington, made sort of this alliance of convenience with Gortash, similar alliance of convenience with the Emperor. We then proceeded into Lower City. I think we sided with Auntie Ethel. We went through the Lower City. We are trying to track down Ornn, kind of defeat her, get the Netherstone, and then we'll see what we do with Gortash later. In a previous kind of couple of episodes back in June, we did also defeat Lorroakan, siding with Aelin. I was kind of confused a little bit by that storyline. Minthara, I guess, wasn't too happy about us siding with Aelin. I wasn't really sure which way we're supposed to go. We kind of didn't really like either of them. A bit odd for us to side with the Paladin, but a bit odd for us to go with Lorroakan because he kind of wanted to dominate the world as well, and we just kind of felt, all right, there's way too many people in Baldur's Gate right now trying to dominate the world. So we kind of dealt with it the way we dealt with it. And in the previous episode, as I was finishing up, I did promise that we're going to tackle the Githyanki. Now, a lot of you said, and this is kind of one of the smaller reasons that kept me from playing, is that I kept thinking like, oh, every week I did intend to actually get back into it like every weekend since June, but I never found the time. And one thing came up, and another thing came up. It's just yeah, let's just leave that all behind. But as I went, as time went on, I was like, oh my god, I need to get back into this big fight, and I don't even remember what my character, like what the gear is, what I have in my inventory, and how the game plays. But I've had a couple of hours to play with Chris earlier this morning, and I thought that still a lot of you kind of posted in the comments that, hey, don't worry, get to level 12 first, because there's plenty to do before you tackle these big fights. And I thought, okay, maybe this is the way to do it. But actually launching the game today and just kind of like getting back into it and looking through my inventory and this and that, I thought, you know what? Actually, why don't we get back into this with a bang? I really hope we're not gonna die. I would like to even avoid running, back and forth through this room. I do think we can escape if we need to, but you know what? We are gonna get back into this with a bang, and we're gonna tackle this. We're gonna tackle this. Now, I did have some time to think through as to how we're gonna tackle it. I believe the way to do it is to get Krusk. We're gonna go invisible. We're gonna go in here. We're gonna do a crawler mucus so that we might. There's a small chance we'll paralyze, but there's so many enemies. We're gonna be doing so many melee hits that I think this will work well for us. If we can manage to paralyze even one of these guys, even one of the legendaries, it will be huge, absolutely huge. I think it's worth the chance. They do, of course, have all those legendary resistances, and Githyanki are generally pretty resistant to all the stuff, the constitution. So unlikely, but we're gonna just kind of gamble there. We're also gonna do a potion of healing to get our get our poison damage. And then we're going to open up on these guys while Minthara will cast, hopefully once we get them bunched up, we put a cloud of daggers, and if we can paralyze one of them, he will keep in the cloud of daggers, and that alone will kill him. So, I think, again, that's worth trying that out. But we have a cloud of daggers. We also do have a chain lightning spell. So if we can throw water on those guys while they're bunched up, we can cast a good chain lightning spell. Maybe a fireball. We do have disintegrate. We do have this scroll of artistry of war. I believe we got that from Larokans. So not really too keen on wasting it, but I think this is a tough fight. We do have some bombs. We do have these haste spores. Unfortunately, we're not really close together, but we do have some grenades. Yeah, we got plenty of smoke powder bombs. Got healing. We have this rune powder bomb that I saw in my inventory, but I think that's for the quest for the gnomes, so I would rather avoid that. We do have these smoke powder arrows. So we do have things, we do have damage. We do have damage. But yeah, we're gonna try and kind of get up close and personal with Krusk, get his crits off. Again, kind of gambling, get that poison off, and see where that takes us. I do think we do have darkness. We do have conjure elemental with Minthara. Like, we have a few things in our back pocket which will allow us at the very least to get away, and at most hopefully actually at least take out maybe one, maybe two, three legendaries and run away and re-engage, or just hopefully I intend to fight this through, even if it's risky, but I kind of intend to, make this like a single big fight, as that's our immersive playstyle. Now, we do need to be in obscure territory here. Unfortunately, it's all of these braziers here. And so I'm hoping to kind of draw them in here, where Krusk has advantage with his Knife of the Undermounted King. He has advantage to hit them, because they'll be obscured. So that's what we're going to try and play this out. Minthara is going to be here. We're going to kind of cast this thing out here. Let's actually step back a little bit. You really want to be like right on the edge. Yeah, I think this will be Minthara. Hopefully we do like a potion of speed. Maybe we do like cloud of daggers and do that chain lightning on the first. I figured out that's, I think, the best chance of an alpha strike that we can get. Now, with this gentleman, need a potion of invisibility, I think. And yeah, we just kind of crawl in here. We do a potion of invisibility. We kind of stand there. Gonna do a crawler mucus on our weapons as well. And then yeah, I think that's how it's gonna be, guys. Let me check we're recording. We are. All right, Godspeed, guys. Let's try and get back into this with a bang. So then come up a bit closer. With the potion of invisibility, maybe come up here. Like so. We do have kind of quite a few turns on this. I'm gonna drink.
You can see me?
I'm gonna go to Minthara.
I can be subtle sometimes.
Okay. Okay, so they are bunched up. Unfortunately, one of them brought light with them, it looks like. Oh, okay, so we're not gonna get any obscured. Okay. Okay. There goes that plan. But I do think we managed everything else. So this is going fairly well. I think of these three, right? Let's kind of think about this. I think it's Wargaz is target number 1. It's got 145 HP. He's only level 6. And the thing is, he gets stronger exponentially. He does have to parry. Has the extra attack. I mean, he's got this Mind Claw of Tunarath. Twice per round, Inquisitor Wargaz can spend a legendary action to summon a Mind Claw of Tunarath after he or his allies are struck. So, yeah, when the Claw strikes, Wargaz's main mind still link with the target not already affected. Yeah. Remember, he gets a lot of AC. He gets basically exponentially more powerful. Unfortunately, you can't be surprised either. Oh, really? I mean, can any of these be surprised? They're all yellow, unfortunately. How are they yellow? I hope this doesn't trigger a dialogue. I'd be a bit pissed if it does. But I think he is the target. Target number 2. What do we have? We have what's her name? Sakan. Again, legendary resistance, devil sight. This is a warlock. Okay, she's got agonizing blast, which isn't great. She's got soul sacrifice. Once per round, when a humanoid dies only, a Cry can spend a legendary action to sacrifice his soul to Vlaakith in return for great power. Once 3 souls have been sacrificed, the Cry takes on the Vlaakith's undying aspect. Yeah, so this one is obviously a legendary, but she doesn't get to use, it seems to me, like any of her legendary stuff. Alright, she gets really powerful when we kill 3, so she should be last. She does have only 165 HP and no parry either. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. These parries, yeah, we kind of really gotta. I'm kind of thinking, should we just open up with like bombs on these guys? Because these parries, next weapon attack. Ready to parry. Incoming damage by 20. So they're gonna, yeah, like, really frustrating to be really honest. I think ready to parry the next weapon attack, reducing its incoming damage by 20. Yeah, okay, let's read about this Harak. That's level 11. Yeah, she's definitely priority number 2. It's got defense. It's got legendary action. Tunarath's Embrace. Once per round, Cry can spend a legendary action to cast Tunarath's Embrace on an ally to prevent an incapacitating condition. Very interesting. To be honest, we're never going to be able to incapacitate any of these because she will just negate that. Is that right? Dipped in poison. Coated in coal and mucus. Oh, look at that. We didn't actually get the dipped in poison. Oh, that sucks. Does have ready to parry. Yeah, so I don't think to be honest, we're not actually paralyzing anyone. We can definitely get a good cyclone daggers on these guys. Cloud of daggers. We can definitely get a good cloud of daggers on these guys. Yeah, definitely can do that. Hopefully in a way doesn't let, yeah, Cross gotta like kind of stand to the side of these gentlemen.
Bit of caution never hurt.
This guy can't be surprised. These guys can actually be surprised. Maybe it's Cry Harak we go for first. If that's the case. Because This guy doesn't have parry. It's a con. No, I think we have to go for War Guys, unfortunately. The thing is, yeah, we can't get him paralyzed because this woman will prevent him from being paralyzed. Can we paralyze her? Should we do the first double strike on her and then switch over to War Guys? If we can paralyze her, it would be huge, and I think we should try that. I feel like we have to almost. Right? I feel like we have to. And then we just blast him with. Yeah, blast the rest of them with everything we have from then on. Right? And we're also kind of closer to the exit. Let's, I guess, give it a go. Right? I feel like we have to. Okay, they're not kind of looking.
Soft.
I don't
silent.
Okay, let's kind of maybe
Lethal.
step back a little bit with Minthara because
What to do?
I don't want them to like look and spot us straight away. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We should be able to run. She does have to parry though. It's incoming by 20, but it's still. Yeah, we can still paralyze her potentially. Alright, let's go. This should get refreshed for us.
Sought to fight, and now you have one.
Okay, we did get her.
The
Yeah,
War
crits on
Guys
her.
failed to kill you. I will make the same mistake.
To the death.
Okay, okay. Unfortunately, well, succeeded. Yeah, succeeded on Coral and Mucus. That's really annoying. Oh, that would have been huge if we got her. Succeeded at saving throw. DC's 13. She rolled an 18. Yeah. Fine. I mean, it's pretty. I still think it's annoying, but fine. It's not the end of the world. Now. Yeah, we don't get guaranteed crits on these guys either. She doesn't have. She still has her parry? Come on. How's she ready to parry already? Oh, come on. Did we just get her?
Need a throat slitting.
Okay, good thing we stepped back with Minthara. I think, yeah, this has gotta be. This is how it's gotta be for sure, right? Krusk can go around these guys, but you know what? I actually want to kind of make sure that Krusk is sort of shielded in such a way that they have to run towards him and therefore stand in it. Or do we do it kind of behind them and stand in the middle such that they're, you know, he kind of blocks all three of them. Right? And once he kind of engages them, they can't really get away from him. Right? If we could put it kind of like back in here, that could also work, right? Then Cross can move freely. Point of damage. We got Elixir Vigilance, so we got the initiative here as well.
Blood comes easy these days.
Okay, we do have options. So Minthara does
thirst for
have
combat.
bonus, so she gets a potion of speed because she needs to do that chain lightning. Yeah, so she has that
For
available.
a dull moment.
Krusk does a throw of water, right? Yeah, I kind of resisted it for a long time. It's not my favorite, but this is the only way in the game. I don't think it's a bit lame as to how, but I feel like conjure water, like, you know, it's okay, like, basically. I've kind of gotten over it a little bit. Throw? Okay, so are they wet? Okay, they are all wet. That is great.
Let me strike.
I mean, we have to try. 100. Okay, so we did. Skarn got hit for 100. Oh, come on. This claw got blasted instead of these. Oh, come on. You kidding me?
Survival is all that matters.
Okay, well, I mean, if I can hit this woman one more time, this is electrified, so I don't want to step in there now. Okay, I think we just have to focus on this lady. Oh, come on. 96%. You gotta be kidding me. How? Come on. With advantage, you rolled a 4. Crust. This really isn't the time. Oh. Okay. Oh, really isn't the time, Cross. This really isn't the time. Okay, we do have this. I'm thinking we do bombs here, to be honest, because this doesn't actually show that we do an attack of opportunity, which is kind of weird. Oh, there is. Oh, there's 2 of these knives here now. We should definitely have to get rid of the war guys first. This is kind of bad now. How are we so close and yet? Let's try this. Maybe they will slip. I do kind of want to. Come on. This is kind of going bad. Of course. I mean, this will probably like, get rid of the ice as well, won't it? Really? Come on. No, I don't think I have a choice to move here because I want them to kind of stand in here and walk through here. So, do we have lightning? Do we have the bomb? No, I do want to. I do think if I throw it here, it will damage all of these, but not cross. It would be nice if it also killed these swords. Yeah, I think, to be honest, I was right in my initial prediction that what we need is to somehow, I don't even know how, that doesn't trigger an attack of opportunity. Okay, but I do want at least one of these to die. Right? I kind of do want that. All agree on that. Oh, that is interrupted. How is it interrupted? No. I'm sure if I hit him, it will heal everyone except me. I think that should work.
All right.
That doesn't trigger parry. Can we say that worked? Kind of. I actually want to stand closer to these because if I do get my shield busted, I do want them to be in here and potentially get stunned. I get the chances of that are
Ready for battle.
close to naught. Let's hide behind here and just close in a little bit, just in case we need. Okay. These guys are like the least of my. To be really honest. Okay. One of them got stunned. One of them's dead. Vorgas is 80 HP. Okay, she's stunned, so she'll keep taking damage from that. Okay, we can chase him down. And that's, I think, what we need to do. We do have a bonus, so we could miss the step even. Yeah. Nice. This is good. Oh, she's out of the stun. Do we get her or do we get Vorgas? I think we get her. Bad. Yeah. Save. Let's still think. Okay, that's good. Okay, Mintara has 2 actions, so what do we got? We got 70% here. She's still wet. She's still gonna get hit by like 23 damage or so. She still gets parry, unfortunately. This guy's 80. Well, hang on. I do have a scroll of disintegrate. We do have a scroll of invulnerability as well. How does this work? Perfect time to get this. Come on, is it like 65%? If this is the 65% I bloody well need, isn't it? Of course it's not gonna work, is it? Okay, disintegrate. Dexterity save. I mean, this is the time. If it works, it's huge. If it doesn't work, it's likewise huge, isn't it?
Nothing will stand in my way.
What have you got, Surplus? What have you got? I mean, we got extra attack. That's what we got. And we could do even a potion of speed here. And do what? We could like throw a bunch of bombs on this thing because she's got parry. Right? She's got parry. Like there's almost no point in hitting her. You'd rather spend like things on her that are not a weapon attack.
Yes.
Right? That's really why you want to hit this spell. The thing is with this guy, he's got legendary resistance affected by entity. Has a plus 10 bonus to the next saving throw. Plus 10. Yeah, so we're never disintegrating this guy. Cold and lightning vulnerability. Cold and lightning.
Well, so much for peace.
Fresh orders?
Okay, maybe that's not. What do we have? Cold and lightning. We do have Cone of Cold, 8 to 64. With a good roll. I think that's, to be honest, it's a Constitution saving throw. He's gonna take half, but then it will double. So actually, this is a good option. What else have we got? We got 10 to 60 damage. Create a ball of churning ice that can be launched instantly, generate a frost explosion, or stored for later. 8 to 64. This is kind of more damage. 10 to 60. Yeah, I feel like we have to use spells here because that negates his parry, right? That negates his parry, and yeah, well, it negates his parry. So why don't we close in? Worst case scenario, we pop darkness on top of us. So we can. Right, because Cloud of Daggers, well, yeah, we might have to like survive one turn and then pop darkness. But I think if we try and just kind of run past here and get kind of in range of this guy, right? We can kill Wargaz. And this thing dies, or do we guarantee this first? How do we deal with her? Deal with her with Krusk. We could like move away and then blast her with what? She's gonna get like 22 damage from the daggers, right? 22 or so. So that would be 56, 36. We need to do 36 damage to her. Two bombs will do it. It will also destroy these swords. Yeah, 2 bombs. That's kind of worth it.
Another fight.
Right?
Let's go.
2 bombs are worth it. If we can just get away from her. How do we get away from her? Misty Step, right? We have Misty Step. Nope. Oh, no way. Come on. Let's go with Misty Step. 1. We can either take 3 hits, or we could even miss a step and think about our next move, which would be get on top of this thing, because these portals need to be closed now. If we can actually hit her, by the way, and paralyze her, that could be huge. We miss a step up here, throw a bomb down here, just 1 bomb. Miss a step, throw a bomb, and hit her with a main hand and paralyze. She's then not quite dead. And this will also not quite be enough. Wargaz is likewise not going to be quite dead. Is he? Because he's not. Because
Unleash me.
Mintara will have 2 actions. She's not going to kill him with 1 spell. I mean, it's unlikely. Right, but if we run in here, and we do 1 spell on this guy, which spell would that be then? That would be either this, cold, or this. Do we have anything lightning-y? Not really, we do not. Not have anything lightning-y. We've got these arrows here. This goes far. This goes far. Yeah, we could reach him with this. What about this? Freezing sphere. Launch a ball. Create a vessel. Put it in your pocket. Give it to an ally or throw it away. It will explode after 10 turns. I can still take half damage from the explosion. So 30, which will be doubled. So Constitution saving throw versus a. Oh, they're both Constitution saving throws. How is this guy's Constitution saving throw? +5 and a +10. You gotta be kidding me. Gotta be kidding me. But we gotta make use of that wet. Like it's now or never, really. Okay, we can actually launch this from here. Firewine barrel. Unfortunate. But yeah, we could even hit this woman here, veteran. 50%. Come on. 50%. Come on. 50%. Is it really nothing? 65% to kill him. Right, to outright just disintegrate this dude. If the target fails a dexterity saving throw and the 50 to 100 force damage reduces to 0 hit points, it disintegrates into crumbling ash. If it fails a dexterity saving throw. If it doesn't fail, then what? It just does damage, right? Anything else we have? But I mean, what are our other options? Like, Wall of Fire is our option. Wall of Ice is an option. Like, it's still a dexterity saving throw for him, right? Dexterity +2. It's actually better. But I mean, we only have 1 Wall of Ice. You know, I don't want to be kind of stingy right now. Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, he got +10, like he will resist it. Well, this thing, Scroll of Artistry of War. Ooh, no, it's one for short rest. Oh, okay, but yeah, we only have a scroll of it. Oh, come on, Constitution. Yeah, this doesn't have a saving throw. Is this the time to use it? I feel like we can survive this without drastic measures. We do have like a whole thing. We can do poison as well. 5 to 40 of poison damage. Constitution saving throw again. Oh, for God's sake. Constitution. Dex, Scroll of Glyph, but that will never do enough damage. Fireball, it's a Dex, but he's now got resistance to fire. Okay, we do have Scroll of Wall of Ice. We actually have a few of those. And that is a dexterity, and he will be standing in it. He'll probably do his little. The thing is, like, they do their Misty Step, and that's gonna be that. Shocking Grasp. This is just not. Wish we had another lightning. Ice Storm, dexterity save. That's better. But that's 60-40 damage. And like again, they're just gonna miss a step out of the ice, so that's a bit of a waste. We do have another freezing spear here. Okay, let's just do max damage, I guess. It's only 50%. Okay, he's wet. I mean, if we get lucky, we would kill him. And we could even damage this veteran raider this. That's also a possibility. I think this is kind of like we have a chance to kill both, or we have a chance to kill none. We could guarantee a kill on one of these, but the thing is, this guy just keeps, like, he keeps getting stronger and stronger, doesn't he? Mind Cloth available too. Inquisitor warriors can use a legendary action summon a Mind Cloth turn around twice in a round to combat after your allies are struck. Okay, well, they actually don't do much. They hit us, but I mean, they missed both times. And kind of, we're not really gonna die from those. The issue is, wait, I thought he's got that mind link thing he did. Wasn't that like the worst part of his? Oh, when the claw strikes, warriors may mind still link with the target not already affected. -2 penalty to armor, and it's vulnerable to, and make it vulnerable to psychic damage. Condition ends when the affected entity damages crime war guys. Okay, maybe this guy isn't as bad as I thought. Maybe it's a good thing we didn't open up with him.
No choice but to keep going.
Okay, missed a step up here. I hope we can still throw a bomb down here. I mean, if we can't, we're just gonna defeat this conduit, which is a bit of a waste of our extra attack. But at least we stop more people from coming in, and then we just start handling this veteran. But we got much bigger problems to worry about right now.
Your command.
What about those arrows? We kept buying and buying and buying and buying those arrows. You know, the ones with like the bomb arrows. Where are they? I saw them in my inventory before. Come on. You know the ones, guys.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
These 8 to 48. It's also a dexterity saving throw. 8 to 48. Yeah, but he's resistant to fire now, so we have to either hit him with cold or disintegrate. Right, those are our only options. We do have 4 freezing spheres, so I guess I take that 50%. Right, it's only one action. Right, maybe let's see how we get on. There's a chance to kill him. Alright, fine. $32 on 16. Yeah, he obviously did a save. Well, damage roll. Yeah, 32 was a middle, bang in the middle roll. Got halved, got doubled. We avoided his parry. We did hit this thing for 30, the veteran. So that's something. He's still vulnerable. We could hit him with another one of these spheres, to be honest. We do have a whole bunch of ice here. He isn't dead though. Neither is this thing. At least they are both prone. Let's see, maybe we
Time to push my luck
go
again.
with Crosscut. Let's try and handle this, I guess. Let's try and handle this thing. And again, he's got parry, so it's better to do bombs. So let's miss a step up there. Right, if this is the last missed step we ever do, so be it. Right. Right. I think so. I just hope we're not gonna get like blocked. But if we do, at least we handle this. And we can still shoot at that woman from up here. So, and we still do crits with our bow. So yeah. Avoid all attacks of opportunity. And we do have 95% to hit her. The thing is, the parry will reduce damage by 20. So let's go with the plan.
Here goes nothing.
To avoid her. How much damage does that do to her? pretty much nothing, no? 18. Not bad, not bad. Another bomb and she will be dead. Like, that is guaranteed. Annoying. I would like to hit this, but I think this is the priority, because these legendaries, right? They're no joke, as we know. As we know, yeah, I think so. Like, avoid that parry. Yeah, I think so. I think so. She will get blasted with those. Yeah, okay. 18. Yeah, she's dead. She's dead because these will get her. I am going to get myself. I mean, this guy's probably going to get on top of us anyway. I'm just going to preempt that and just stand in between here. And just try and deal with this. We still have paralysis, yeah, coated in coral and mucus, so we could paralyze both those guys. I mean, this guy has a parry, right, the veteran. No, it actually doesn't. Okay, so we could like, even like do an offhand and main hand, and paralyze a lot of these guys. Now, we are concentrating. I do think we just blast this guy with another one of those spears. We do have them. Oh, come on. Yeah, I think so, right, guys? Because I don't really see reasons here. What else are we going to do with these, right? Yeah, I feel like this is...
Time to die.
On 24. Okay, well, at least we killed this. We created ice. We avoided the parry. It is something. Offhand attack. Soul branding. 56. The thing is, if you get this guy's parry out of him, unfortunately, right, ready to parry. Yeah, we should have maybe gotten the offhand. Yeah, that's kind of probably what we should have done, frankly. Too late for this now. We do have this bonus action. What do we do? We can build some arcane acuity. But she's dead. He's almost dead. He'll parry this anyway, so I guess let's just do soul branding. Right. And try to do what? Soul branding lasts like forever. We can't do it on cross, so let's just do it with power. Maybe move in here so that if she does move, she'll either have to miss a step up to him or move towards us, towards Minthara, and definitely just to kind of make sure that she gets into. I think so. Let's close in and stay close to cross in case anyone goes down. I'm pretty committed into this whole thing, so yeah. All right.
Impressive resistance, but futile.
Still linked. Didn't do that much. Still out here. Fine, didn't go very far. Counter spell, shocking grasp on cross. 8 damage. That's okay. The thing is, like, it means we also can't react. Can't do an attack of opportunity. This guy, okay, so fine. Yep, okay. She goes down. Rock goes down. Okay, these swords aren't an issue. Yeah, especially when they miss. This guy needs to go down now. Now. This I can deal with, frankly. This we can deal with.
Your command.
Now, is mine still linked with -2 to armor class? That's fine. Because it shouldn't last too long. Now this... I could just get him Cloud of Daggers on him. I could, right? And that would guarantee it. I could also just manage this out. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's the ticket, isn't it? Yeah. Woof! Nice, alright, that's it. That's all 3 legendaries dead. We are hastened. This is our last turn of hasten. We still have a bonus and an action. Do we darkness up? I mean, I do want to blast this thing. We do need to darkness up though. This is until long rest, so actually maybe we summon these ghouls and we like miss this step. You know, just like in the corner here. That's a possibility, isn't it?
It's ever easy.
I reckon we turn this off. We do one main hand attack. We try and paralyze this thing. Concentration pro successful. Fine, let's do dual wielding. And let's just finish this thing off. Right? Yeah, I know I thought it was powerful, but we gotta get rid of this. Yep. Krusk should, yeah, pretty sure he'll survive this. We Bane this Gate Master Rizzle. I mean, the thing is, like, they won't really do much other than that, but that's fine. We stopped one gate. Hopefully, this thing is gonna miss the step. I mean, Krusk is gonna be in some pain. Inoculated again, they resisted. Maybe? This thing succeeded like everything. Succeeded saving throw against Crawler. Yeah, it's only DC 13, unfortunately. Psionic Ward. Yeah. Yeah, maybe that.
I thirst for
I mean, I didn't put. I was gonna say maybe I put too much faith into that, but we didn't really put any faith in it. It would be nice if we did paralyze it, even one of these. At this point, I think we are okay. We could definitely darkness up. Miss a step in darkness, that's a possibility. We could miss a step and get 5 of these ghouls out here. Give these guys something to think about. Right? Right? And these guys won't be able to shoot at us, so they will start coming at us. And that's okay. We will blast this thing a little later. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to blast this thing now. Something like this, Scorching Ray, stop anyone from coming in. I guess what is the priority? Krusk will survive, but I mean, it's gonna hurt. Krusk will survive, but it will hurt. So we might as well just cancel concentration on this before we get ourselves hurt, right? I think we can. Krusk will survive this. That is for sure. We could do Hunger of Baldur, because I would hit her continuously, but this guy will just jump out of it. We're not really interested in this part, other than this Gate Master. But if they will just summon like one at a time, it's not such a big problem, because they're summoning like this 40 HP guy. If they bunch up, to be honest, it's like 2 bombs and they're out. So do we miss a step in darkness? Right, that will be our long rest. Then we have 2 spell slots. And we kind of, yeah, and then we just do like Conjure Elementals or these ghouls. Course, I think we missed a step and we do ghouls here, no? Give all of these guys something to think about, and all of those as well. I really don't want Minthara like blasted into nothing with this stuff. But I think if ghouls can paralyze too, and they will get rid of those parries and all of that nonsense. Or do we just darkness this whole thing up? Just darkness this. That will force these guys to come over. None of them are really ranged anymore. Obviously, yeah, the thing is, if we do darkness, it's a bit of a waste because we're going to use our concentration, and we're much better off using other things for concentration. We just conjure an elemental. That's what is like 100 HP. Maybe let's try ghouls, because that will at least like eat up more of their attacks. Right, let's go for it. to kind of threaten them as well. So let's make sure, like, here, so that if they do move, then like kind of here. Let's see what that does for us. Take a turn already. Missed. Might as well, I think. Yeah, I think it's a bit of a waste. Well, she's not going to get an opportunity. Ooh. It's fine, she's not concentrating on anything, so that's fine. Boom, save. Oh yeah, so they do paralyze, don't they? As we know. A little bit of a beating. Ooh, psychic rend. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna deal with this. This guy jumped him in. He's hastened. Okay, Cross is in the game though. We do have the ghouls. Okay, psychic rend. Even mentally it shambles at disadvantage and tells her wisdom saving throws. Even though she's fine. Who was that? That cast that on her? Let's see. This guy's reeling. This guy's kind of fresh. Gotta get rid of this, and ghouls can get rid of this guy. I think we gotta work on the veteran. It would be nice to heal as well, to be honest. But ghouls can take care of the crossbow woman and gate master, right? I think they can, yeah. Let's heal. Give some poison as well. Let's give this guy something to think about like this. Nice. Another quick task. Oh, that was good. That was good. We're holding everyone kind of in place. No one move. We got the bless. For any saving throws and such. Oh, they just do their own thing. Is that right? Oh, okay. I thought we would be able to control them. Yeah. Okay. Should we? What's this? Oh. Raiders didn't use trip attack ranged on Minthara. 18, they rolled 19. To be honest, she does 2 attacks, so I am going to shield. I would never use this anyway. I'm gonna get, yeah, nice. And they never switch targets, so I need it again. That been saved. Managed to get a, you know, a paralyzed. It would be huge, so I did too much. I guess I don't know what happened to her. This and that. Not sure what exactly happened to her. Cross did very well. Yep, he's got. A lot going on now. I'm not sure what happened to Gate Master. Took 7 psychic, resurrected from Minthara. Cast psychic rend.
Let me strike.
About Minthara, yeah, I think it's something to do with her warlock powers. Right, because she did get a couple at level 11, which were Psychic Reflection. Your patron doesn't appreciate them to attack your mind. When you take psychic damage, your attacker takes the same damage. Yeah, there you go. And then, yeah, in conjunction with whatever that tadpole power is. I forgot what it's called, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean, right? There's the finisher. That killed her. Okay. Fine.
Come on, can't stay idle.
No. We can handle this, and I'm just gonna not heal and just gonna go all out on veteran Gish. Because it's time to come on. Didn't get a crit, unfortunately. Didn't even get the, again, that finisher attack. Fine, let's just... There we go. Okay. Done. Let's keep kind of blocking Warrior Nima. It's only 50... Oh, this is only 53 HP. So that's good. And could we run faster? And just block this? Doesn't actually show like an attack opportunity here.
Well, maybe I'll catch a break.
Curious. Okay, let's
Fresh
block
orders.
the crossbow woman. Nima. I do kind of want to deal with this, but I'm not sure how. We're just kind of way too far. And I could jump and run and hit her. Right, I could. Fire an arrow. How far does that go? No, I'm afraid it's gonna go fast. Onto this guy. Right, and then the ghoul's gonna hit him off. I mean, to be honest, maybe that was a mistake because
My strength is yours.
really try some of those spells that we have.
Taking up position.
You know what? I'm gonna hide here behind the column. It's too late for that. Yeah, we should have really cast like Conjure Elemental or something. Yes. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's jump. And in hot, correct. One ghoul down, fine. And one miss. She's threatened, so maybe that was a point. Again, schools are kind of neither here nor there. I mean, they're more about soaking up attacks and damage. They do some damage. This guy. Not sure what happened there. Disappeared. Blast. Ghoul blasted ghoul to attack. Okay, so I guess when they die, I didn't know that. Okay, I guess when they die, yeah, they blast 24 damage. And so she kind of signed her own death warrant right there. Okay, we do have a double attack here.
Yes.
What else do we have? I need to... Oh, okay. The portal is closed anyway. So that's sorted itself out. What do we have else that's like scary? What kind of spells did we pick up? We picked up some nasty spells. We got Eye Bite. We're gonna do a long rest after this. Panic, Sleep, Wisdom Save. Can't reach destination. Oh, well, really? Eye Bite, we need to be like right in their face to do this? Kind of sucks. And what's the other one? Sick. Okay. Fine. We do have Eldritch Blast. That could be a simple one. Chromatic Orb. That's not even, doesn't even take now. Lot. I could conjure an elemental. Which one though? Right. Air. Earth. Seismic Strike. I want to get to these guys like ASAP. Cool. ASAP.
I won't give in.
Cross. I'm going to turn off dual wielding and I'm going to hit hold this thing once with the main attack. And that will be that. Right? Need to sneak attack. Yeah, Raider Zedinin. Zedinin goes down. We do have a bow. That's no joke. So do we just pull up here and wait for them to come to us? Actually, I think they will. Yeah, let them do their jumps and whatnot while we blast this Raider Carrick here. Huh? sounds, and we can even heal. I think so. Target outside normal range. Let's get in range, sir. 95%. Oh, come on, 95%. God, I missed this game. Critical miss. Well, I'm gonna take a small potion. So I reckon, yeah, there's a bit more of a fight left here. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna hide here.
Unleash me.
Time. Piercing shot. We could build up some arcane acuity here. This, and then cross. Maybe we should have healed. Arguably, that probably was a better idea, but let's just kind of wait for them to come. She's gonna just control the ward and both with advantage on attack roll. Yep, and it's a miss. And we got the proper ward. Good thinking to take Courage out ASAP because these. If Yankee coastal men or women, they hurt. Yeah, oh, he did blind us. It's fine. We have these remedial potions I believe to cure blindness. So we can deal with that. Great, even with less.
On your command.
This thing is definitely dead. It's kind of a main action though, to be honest. I think we'll survive this. I'm just gonna do an offhand. Hoping to... Yeah, just that. And then I'm just gonna experiment. Out here. See if that... Right. Just Cross needs to deal with this temporary loss of sight.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Still got 95% of the beast. An absolute beast. These guys are occupied, so that's good. So why don't we turn on dual wielding and deal with this nonsense. Yeah, that. We're back, guys. We are back. It's unfortunate that this guy's got parry, but this guy doesn't. Let's just make sure that this guy doesn't run it. Ah, we got line. Base. That's kind of weird. 90%. Oh, we got hamstring shotted. Fine. Back a little bit.
My victims await.
Power can't even heal. Sad, but let's move up closer just in case they do misty step on top of her. We can still get to her. Could get ugly. Yeah, this guy's clearly trying to go somewhere. Yeah. Grass fine. Grass can handle a bit of electricity, can't he? Big boy. Wow. How much damage is that? 13. Okay, I got off 23. 13. Alright, alright.
What now?
Oh, we didn't resist blindness. We still have 75% though. That is rather crazy. 90% on this guy. Yeah, let's deal with this nonsense, right? I think 55 is good. Yes, we can. Yep. That'll be all she wrote. Now we
Fresh orders.
turn here. Minthara. What is your move? Now. Experiment is our move. How do we experiment with this? I wanna get eye bite from this guy. How do I do that? Oh, come on. Come on. Okay, give me. Oh, frustration. Frustration. Let's jump. Okay, how does this work? I want to put this guy to 40%. Oh, okay, we don't need to be up close. Oh, it is arranged. Okay. It's a what? It's a wisdom save. Okay. Well, I mean, that would put him to sleep. That's kind of obvious how that works. Dominate 40%. Yeah, it's not great. Let's do a ranged attack on this guy. He doesn't have parry. This is how we would build up our arcane acuity normally. He does have 90 HP. Like, he could actually just off us. How did that work? How did Krusk? How was he hit for 1 damage? Not sure.
Understood.
How that happened? Alright. Krusk can take it. Unstable. Oh, unstable blood source. Yeah, we got that. Unstable blood source. From Utrola. It says that you're putting down your arms like stone slabs, smashing nearby creatures, pushing them back 3 meters and making them wobble on trembling legs. What does that give us? Affected entity is still wobbling on unsteady legs. Its movement speed is reduced by 2.5. I want 4 to 24 damage, bludgeoning, or 4 to 26 multi-attack, or 8 to 18. Let's do multi-attack. Come on. Come on, man. Yeah, this is how you do it. I reckon I could survive this. Yeah, reckon I could. Woof, guys. Woof. We are back.
There's a statue that conceals the way through. I'll reveal it.
Okay. Let me just have a quick look. We are up on the hour, and I will post daily, so I think maybe we just make a cut here, because we gotta, like, let me just think about what happens. We do need a long rest. Mental actually stays with us. Okay, that's fine. Maybe just have a look at the loot just a little bit.
At the ready.
Let's give this episode a little
Anything
bit more
of
life.
use?
Yeah, we're not drinking those elixirs of kill giant strength and whatnot anymore, so this is going to be a bit of a pain. I try to avoid this. Let's go for the legend. This is kind of irrelevant. Need this. Alright, let's see what we've got. Cry War. Actually, speak to him. Circlet of Psionic Revenge. When you succeed a saving throw, the foe that caused the throw takes 1 to 4 psychic damage. Give Yankee also gains some bonus to intelligence. Yeah, not really for us. Got a potato in him. Angelic Slumber. Let's kind of grab all of this. Again, send this sort of stuff to camp. Need it. We can get him in town to have a chat with him. All this stuff here. Let's see what these guys had. These guys had on them. On. Alright, Raknir Braces. Quickened Mage Hand. You can cast Mage Hand as a bonus action. Come on. And Telekinesis. Royal Orders. Psionic Ward Armor. If the item detects that the wearer is gift, okay, they have psychic damage. We already have that with Minthara anyway. Whenever the wearer succeeds a saving throw against a spell, they regain 1 to 4 hit points. There's a bunch of spell checks. Not really for us, so let's send this to camp. Okay. Oh, that was the one that was doing it. Royal Orders, I guess. Well, we crossed with our main character, so read that in a second. Okay, what did she have? Boots of psionic movement. When a Githyanki casts fly, their next melee weapon attack deals an additional 1 to 4 psychic damage. Okay. Dexterity. Very gift focused, obviously. Kinda cool. I
I'll
guess
take that.
not so lucky for us. We got a silver key out here. Sort of by weight. And these two camp. Sort us out. Camp 2. Yes. Gold. Base bottle. On the inevitability of moral decay and defense. You can read that later. Location of reserve supplies. Okay, let's get Minthara out here. Attach
On my
this
way.
elemental for a second. We do have shovel, but she's stuck in that genie's bottle. You know, back in Larocca's tower. Speak with dead. Here we go.
Seems willing to speak, but not to its killer.
Whatever.
Let's get going.
I mean, I guess we could. We do have speak with dead, right? Could do it across. The game wants to be difficult.
Seems willing to speak,
Okay.
but not to its killer.
I guess we're both its killers. Fine. Whatever. Sure, we have nothing interesting to say anyway. More note about the shield of Sylvan.
Moving ahead.
Matters. Location of reserve supplies. For night's use only, do not distribute. Buried behind counting house. Path to Baldur's Gate near Upper City. Counting house. Okay. Do that. Put that on. Do not leave key. Solemnity outfit. Okay, stuff. Scroll. Read. This document serves as your official order from the Knights of the Shield to undertake a critical mission in Tete. The success of this mission depends on your ability to execute your duties with utmost precision, discretion, and loyalty to the Knights of the Shield. The primary objective is to gather intelligence on rumors of an uprising in the court of Queen Rindorn in Daromar, Tete. The purpose of this intelligence will be the safeguarding of our trade relationships in the region. Note, meet the members of the Order of the Silver Chalice at your discretion. Beware that allegiances may not be as they appear. Right. Man, we did it, guys. I have to say, maybe I got lucky here. I thought that would be a little bit harder. It did. To be honest, what did we actually? We got lucky with that stun there. The fact that when our Shield of Thralls burst, it put Karak in a stun, which gave her an extra round of not moving and not taking any action, and also an extra round of Cloud of Daggers, right? Now I have to say, guys, you've been telling me for like, I don't know, like months that Cloud of Daggers is it, and I always thought like, meh. But yeah, Cloud of Daggers is strong. Strong, I really. Okay, note to all Knights of the Shield members. Please find within our latest intelligence on the cities of Lockdown and alternative smuggling routes to the Upper City. Take note and destroy after reading. The president appears to have been torn off. Okay. So can we? I guess we can make it to Upper City through some. Because it sounds to me like there must be an official path. Obviously, from Lower City to Upper City, it looks like we're discovering various passageways to it. So I don't know how much of the Act 3 is there. Crazy. A ledger of potential investment leads in Kalimshan. Selfish, stay clear from now, Shaka, Lemon, Seafood. Okay. Patriarch correspondence. To the Honorable Lord Elaine, I have received your request for the support of the Knights of the Shield in the expansion of the fish oil trade. The Shield would not be averse to such an arrangement, but the risks it would incur rather outweigh the cut that you have proposed. In short, we are prepared to do business with you, but let us meet to hammer out the final details. I eagerly await your response. Master Yoru Nightshade. Record of operations
Here
in
goes
Neverwinter.
nothing.
I don't actually remember anything in Neverwinter Nights about Knights of the Shield. A ledger documenting the dates of every sabotage operation in Neverwinter and the code names of the Knights of the Shield's agents in. Okay. 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 Looks like okay, we do have a button here. I guess that's the secret door. Okay, let's go have a look at it.
Open up.
And I don't want to. Maybe we'll leave that for the next episode. I'm a bit afraid that there's something more. Even if it's just dialogue, I just don't want this episode to be like never ending, guys. But we're back. We're back with a bang. I'm also not sure if I want to heal or not. Where's Zendara? Let's maybe chat to her quickly. Maybe she has something new to say.
You wish to consult me?
Oh, yes, the Emperor has offered us a special tactic. Yeah, we'll become partial mind flayers, but we'll get great powers in return. Yeah, we did resist that, fortunately. Can I kiss you? I'm curious to hear your other companions go to camp. Okay. No, nothing here. All right, guys. Well, yeah, let's. What's the quest here? Explore the hideout. Okay, well, let's explore the hideout in the next episode. Like I said, I should be able to record that right now, so we'll start posting daily again. Probably around, I think, I can't remember what I used to post, but maybe around 3, 4, 5 o'clock GMT. Let me know, guys, if you have any preference. Maybe 3 o'clock GMT, that's 10 Eastern time in US. But yeah, guys, here we are. Back with a bang.
No one's stopped me yet.
I think I'm going to name this episode that. But yeah, thanks, guys, for sticking with me. I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you're looking forward to the rest of the series. Hope you're happy to come back. Yeah, sorry it took so long, but yeah, like I said, trust me, guys, I wish it could be avoided. But unfortunately, yeah, just life intervened. Work, as I guess, is okay, but personal things, yeah, when I was anticipating bad, and it became very, very bad. Shame. Bad outcome. That's life. Anyway, let's try and get back into this, get through Act 3, finish this game. I'm super excited for the next playthrough, guys, already. But yeah, let's just finish this one. Thanks very much for joining, guys. Thanks for sending those comments through. Thanks for liking, subbing if you're new. Thanks for sticking with me. I really hope we can get this series back on track, get the engagement and interest back up. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Thanks a lot. Really appreciate everything you've done and kind of all the support you've given to me. Really, really appreciate it, guys. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.